Hello, guys. How are you all? Welcome back to yet another session on Unacademy, CA Foundation, and CA Intermediate YouTube channel. I am your CA Rajavardhan. I'm just waiting for seeing if I'm actually live. And I'm live. Oh, hi. Got a lot of messages already. It's indeed great. Oh, I'm live. So, whatever I spoke all this while you heard me. Good evening, everyone. How are you all? Hi, Jaya. Hi, Arun Kumar. Hi, sir. Jay Shri is also started. Hi, H-I-I-I-I-I-I. Sir. Oh, lot of W's. Are you? Quite a lot of them. Yeah, indeed. I'm absolutely great, Jish. Indeed, amazing. Amazing. Yes. Is Sir live? Yeah, Sir is live. Sir, are you speaking? Yes, I'm speaking. Can you guys hear me? Am I audible? Am I audible? Hi, sir. Hi, Madhav. Hi, Harita. Am I audible? Give me a yes that I'm audible. Say, tell me no that I'm audible. Sir, you're audible. Am I audible? No. Salil is saying no. Hi, Salil. Hi, Salil. Perfectly audible. Amazing, guys. Splendid evening. I didn't want to take a chance today whether it will rain outside or not. So I stayed back. I'm keeping my going out to very minimal now. So I don't want to risk with the rain. Jai saying we can see your beautiful voice. Wow, what a metaphor. I know that there is a pun intended there. I know you didn't tell that we can hear your voice intentionally. Uta Aita. Sampreet, not yet Sampreet. I'm going to have my dinner after telling good night to all of you people. No, don't tell me, sir, then tell good night right now. No, no, no. I'll tell you good night only at 9:30. Perfect. Amazing. So, what are we waiting for? Are we ready to get started for the day? Are you all ready? Are you all ready? Ready? Yes. Perfect. Come on, let's get started for the day. We were discussing introduction to accounting. We will continue from where we left in the previous session. We had discussed what is accounts and what not, lot of other things. But before we go any ahead, I have couple of announcements to you people. I am CA Rajavardhan, an educator on Unacademy platform, and I'm discussing introduction to CA Foundation accounting. And I was live yesterday 8:30 to 9:30. I'm live here today 8:30 to 9:30, and you can catch me live tomorrow also 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And day after, I'm not going to bother you. I'm going to let you have your own peace time. But on 20th, I'm coming up with a Menti quiz. Yep. Whatever we discussed yesterday, today, and tomorrow, all these three sessions put together, I'm going to come up with about 20 to 25 questions, which we're going to have a live quiz session on 20th. Same here on CA Foundation and CA Intermediate and Academy YouTube channel at 8:30 p.m. dot. We'll be waiting very eagerly to see you all there. And the winners there will get Amazon gift vouchers from the side of Unacademy. I would be really glad if you can win that. Yes. So if you want to watch all my special classes, you would have to download an Academy application. Yeah, you can watch all my special classes for free. I conduct a lot of special classes every month. This month we did special class on the topic of BRS. I will be doing a lot of other special classes on the topic of BRS and valuation of inventory. In fact, we did a couple of sessions on CA intermediate cash flow statement also. Yeah, in the last month also I did quite a lot of them. So please do download the Unacademy application. You get a lot of amazing features. You can talk to the doubt, you can talk out your doubts to the educator using the mic option. You can basically click a screenshot of your doubt and then put it on the chat section wherein I can put it on the screen and then solve it. Then, oh yeah, Jeshri, is that you on the screen? Oh no, no, that's not me, that's not me. Okay, so please do follow my profile on Unacademy so that you get notification when I go live. You can take a plus subscription or iconic subscription. If you take a plus subscription, you get access to India's top educators, live interactive classes, and then you get structured PDFs. Also, tests and quizzes will be conducted very regularly. To add on to this, if you take up Iconic subscription, you get a personalized mentor or coach who will guide you through the way in your professional journey. You get printed books of the course that you pick. You will have evaluation done for the test series, and you'll also get access to a discussion channel where you can one-to-one discuss with regard to the doubts that you have with regard to the subject as well as the course. Yes. Going ahead, the plan subscription details goes like this. If you take up a plus subscription, the prices will come up to 2000 rupees per month if you take a 6-month subscription, or if you take a 24-month subscription, it would be 1000 per month, meaning you would have to pay 24,000. And if you pick a CA foundation plus CA intermediate combo, prices will be up to 1333 per month, that is 32,000 for 24 months. And if you take a 12-month subscription, it will come to 2083 rupees per month. The beauty is, if you use the code Yeshas Live, YESHASLIVE, Yeshas Live, you will get 10% off on the prices that is quoted here. If you want to think long term, saying that I'll clear my CA foundation in the month of December and I'm planning CA intermediate after that, I want to save money by not paying extra money for the subscription, then you can pick CA foundation plus CA intermediate combo. Yes, you're already following me. That's amazing. Will we get you as a mentor, sir? You have me as your mentor even now. Yeah. So same thing will be available in the Iconic. Iconic will become little pricey, but you get 4 add-on features. Yeah, Iconic will become about 4,167 per month if you take a 6-month subscription, and it will come at the cost of 2,417 if you take a 24-month subscription. And if you take the combo, it comes to 2,750 per month. That is 66,000 for 2 years and 4,125 for 12 months. That is 49,500 being the subscription fee. Again, if you use the code Yeshas Live, YESHASLIVE, Yeshas Live, you get 10% off on these prices. Whenever you download whenever you take up subscription or I want to unlock the special class on the Unacademy platform, you can use this code Yeshas Live, YESHASLIVE. Correct, correct, correct. So, and guess what? If you want more discounts on your subscription fee, please participate in the Mega Combat quiz that's been conducted on 22nd to 29th of August. It's free and it's conducted at 12 p.m. And if you do participate in this, you would get a lot of offers and huge discounts on your subscription fee. Yes. All cool. Now, we will head into another beautiful announcement that's happening. November 2021 aspirants, we are coming out with an amazing batch called as Step Up with Yeshus batch. So this batch is going to be a fast track revision batch, which will be 100% English. It's going to be a 100% English batch for all the CA Foundation aspirants. Yeah, it's starting on 18th of August. Yes, that's tomorrow. And then you get to learn from India's topmost educators. Nikita ma'am will be handling your law paper. Anil Mishra sir will be handling your mathematics. That is mathematics, statistics and logical reasoning. QA paper basically. Economics and BCK will be handled by Shandar Ahmad sir. And Pooja Chatwani ma'am will be handling your BCR. And you know me, CA Rajavardhan. I'll be handling your entire principles and practice of accounting. We'll be solving questions from our past examination papers, all the RTPs and MTPs issued by ICI. Along with that, we'll be covering as many concepts as possible. In fact, I cannot say 100%, but I would love to say the fact that we will cover all the necessary concepts that is there for our examination. We will touch all the concepts. Problems, we'll see as many problems as possible. Because this entire course, accounts, I'm taking about 60 hours to devise entire accounts. You guys know it. If we take in a regular batch, how much time we take for each chapter, how many problems we solve. So this would definitely be something which will give a great advantage and ensure that you people pull off and then clear your CA foundation examination this very November. Yes, you can correct me again. It's happening in December. Yeah. December 2021 batch. Yes. It's for the December 2021 people. Yeah. I heard Anil sir will not take maths. You heard? Anil sir is supposed to take math. I don't know where you heard it from. Yes. I don't know. I can reconfirm it. As of now, the news that I have is Anil Mishra sir will be taking your entire. No? He'll take. Yeah. Anil sir is an amazing person. Like he's a rock star. Yeah, you don't have to be worried at all. Yeah. Yes. And the advantage of this subscription is it will give you live interactive classes and the recorded lectures will be available to you. There is no capping as to you can watch it only once, only twice, only 3 times, only 4 times. You can watch it any number of times that you want. And the recorded lectures will be available. You can watch it at 1.5x, 2x speed also if you miss out and if you're watching the recorded sessions. You get access to all the educators' notes, Every fourth session will be doubt solving session, and the entire subject will be in line with ICI material. Chapter 1, Unit 1, it will definitely match. And all the ICI subject questions only will be solved. It's not like I like a question and I put it. It should be published by ICI and only then I discuss it. Because ICI at the end of the day is our boss. Yeah. It's like our mother. Yeah. We can't question the mother. Get that? And practice and mock tests will do happen very often. Yeah. And then you get to see the notes on the go. I don't know how many of you got access to our notes in the past. Yes, if you've seen our notes in the past, you will definitely understand how beautiful the notes is and how colorful it is and how crisp it is and how much is it on point for the examination. No big paragraphs, no big paragraphs, and nothing which is like not relevant. Everything bang on to the point. Am I right? Oh, Dashwant, I have to tell you something. I received your letter, Dashwant. That's such an amazing card that you made. Accounts, man. I saw it. Thank you, Dashwant. Dashwant, I'm writing a reply. You'll receive it very soon, Dashwant. Yes. Okay, okay. Not an issue. So what are you waiting for? Download Unacademy application today from Play Store and then take up your Plus subscription. If you take a 12-month subscription, you're going to get 2 months free. And if you take 24-month subscription, you're going to get 3 months free. You can also think of an iconic subscription. Yes. So there are combo subscriptions also available. Yep. So please send the solved question paper in Telegram. Rakshita, which question paper are you asking about, Rakshita? Which question are you talking about, Rakshita? Do please tell me which one is it? I would definitely. Yep, yep. My Telegram group link. If any one of you have it, please put it in the chat box so that it will be easy for people to get into the Telegram channel. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Then let's get going, shall we? Come on, let's get back to our business. We were discussing what is accounts. We'll take some 5 quick minutes. Let's quickly revise whatever we discussed in the last session and then we'll go on further ahead. Yeah, we were discussing what is accounts and then the answer was pretty simple. Yeah, that's me. Okay, fine. So I took you back in time, if you remember. When we went back in time, I told you from the times of early men who kept count on the walls by writing the lines about the cattle and the wheels that he made, to the modern times where we keep a track of messages that we receive and snaps that we do on Instagram and friends that we have on Facebook and LinkedIn posts and Gmail. Everything is accounts. Instagram account, Facebook account, LinkedIn account, Gmail account, or the money that we keep in the bank because it will be safe is also an account. Savings bank account, current account, yeah, recurring deposit account, fixed deposit account. Two, the investments that we make in accounts like a demat account or a trading account. All these are accounts. We've been flooded with accounts. So what exactly do we mean when we use the word accounts? The meaning to the word accounts remains in the word all by itself. It is accounts. There is a small space between a and counts. That space will let us know what exactly do we mean when we say accounts. Yeah, it is accounts. A space counts, keeping account or a track of things which is in a systematic manner. So we keeping a systematic record or track of things all by itself is accounts. But however, in the examination you cannot be writing accounts is something like everything. It's like an ocean, starting with the early man who wrote the lines on the wall of the cave to the LinkedIn post that we make or the Instagram story that I post. Everything is accounts. We've been flooded with accounts. Yeah, it cannot be like that 3 dates movie. Okay, what to say, pen की nib से लेकर पैंट के zip के तक accounts sir, like what to say, machine sir. You've been flooded with machine sir. Yeah, you can't be telling that. You can't be telling that. Yeah, if you want the definition like what Chatur Ramalingam says. Do you remember that scene? That's a very iconic scene now. Can't forget. Yeah, something of that sort. Yeah, if you have to now recall, okay, what is accounts? Now assume that I ask you what is account. You're like, okay, sir, we're flooded with accounts, sir. Starting with Instagram account, Facebook account. Then I'll throw the chalk piece at you and then say, I don't have one. I'll say, okay, will you write in the exam? Instagram account, Facebook account, LinkedIn account. And I say, sir, but this is the definition. I say, okay, this is not what you should say. You should tell something in the examination. Then suddenly one more person will raise the hand. I'll ask what is accounts. And he'll be like, okay, sir, definition of accounts is given by ACPA or in 1961. That is American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. It says that accounts is the art of recording, classifying, summarizing in a significant manner. And in terms of money, the transactions and events which are in part or at least of a financial character, analyzing interpretation and communicating the results thereof. And you'll be like, wow, this is the answer. Then you'll be like, okay, this is the definition that is there in the book. This is what you'll write in the exam. Then you'll be like, okay, sir, but there are other books also which talk about, and I'll say, get out. Yeah. Yeah. Then you'll come back. Yeah. Let's not continue that scene. Yeah. So the definition of accounts is given by AICPA, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, which define accounts as the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, the transactions as well as events, which are in part or at least of financial character, which includes analysis, interpretation, and communication of what? The results thereof. Very good. Then we discussed who exactly is the father of accounts. Who is the father of accounts? Father of accounts is, who's the modern father? Who's the father of modern method of accounting? It is, going back in time again. It is Luca di Pacioli. A Franciscan friar from Italy. Is a mathematician. He wrote this book, Summa di Arithmetica Geometrica Proportionati Yet Proportionality. Yeah, Summa di Arithmetica Geometria Proportionati Yet Proportionalita. Yes, this is the copy of the book that he wrote. Yeah, you search on Google, you'll do find it. Yeah. However, there were people following accounts way before this. There were people who wrote about accounts way before this. And this is in fact not the first book on accounts, but still what he wrote, the terms that he used are way closer to the terms that we use in the modern method of accounting. And that is the reason, my friends, we call Luca di Pacioli as the father of modern method of accounting. Am I right? Yeah. Also, yeah. So, but who actually wrote about accounts way before this? I did discuss this with you. I told you Chanakya, Kautilya, who was the guru of King Chandragupta Maurya, wrote a book by name Arthashastra, which literally translates to English. And in this book, Arthashastra, he first mentioned about accounting, auditing, and tax administration. Did we discuss this? Yes. And in fact, guys, yesterday I did mention to all of you that the English version of this book, Arthashastra, is available if you search for it on the Google. And there are about 12 pages which talks about accounts and audit. And I asked people to just go through that if you can. So, did anyone of you search for it on the Google? Did anyone of you search for it on the Google? Yup. Did you? Hmm. No, you were busy searching quite a lot of other things. You were busy searching that, okay, who's that guy who wrote the song, what to say? Bachpan Ka Pyar. Which car did he get? Yeah, yeah. Jaane Meri Jaane Man. Yeah. Will there be another lockdown? Busy searching all of that always. Or seeing the Siraj celebration yesterday again and again, comparing it with 1983 World Cup celebration. Yeah, always that only. Nothing doing regarding the subject. Little bit of research on the subject, if I tell you won't. So that's what we did with respect to who's the father of accounting. Yeah, and read the first three pages. Oh, very good. Amazing, Jayashri. Really nice. Really nice. Not Bachpan, it's Baspan. Okay, Baspan Cup, yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. We discuss who's the father of accounts. Then we slowly move into the topic, how do we approach accounts? Did we discuss how to approach accounts? Yeah, how do we approach accounts? We discuss this like globally. There are three basic approaches. First approach is what is followed in UK. It's called as the UK approach or English approach or modern approach. Then what we have is US approach. It's also called as US approach, modern approach, or American approach. Yeah. Then we have our own. What do we have? Our own Bangalore approach. Yeah. We discussed the Bangalore approach. We started with the Bangalore approach, if you remember. Yes. What's that, Mian? Mian is like a brotherly word. You call bro, right? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, dude. It's like that. It's like Siraj Mian. Siraj is like stolen our hearts. Yeah. Oh, you guys. Oh, Bangalore. Oh, nice. Yep. So, starting off with the Bangalore approach. So, we started the Bangalore approach, and how do we understand things in Bangalore approach? Bang. Am I right? Yep. After that, we open our hands. Yeah. What and all do we see? A. Assets. L. Liabilities. O. Owner's equity. R. Revenue. And E. Expenses. Bang. Alone. A. Assets. L. Liabilities. O. Owner's equity. R. Revenue. E. Expense. Did you discuss this? Clearly remember? Very good. Owner's equity. Yeah, yeah. Not a problem, Jaya. It's all fine. It's all fine. Kohli made everyone aggressive. Oh, oh, yeah. Allo. Now let's get back here. This is important. They have won the game already. All our hearts also. You have to win. They have made the nation proud. Entire nation is celebrating their success. So we'll all celebrate when you score 100 out of 100 in CA Foundation accounting and make a record. Then everybody will salute you also. Everyone will. I'll post a picture of yours on my Instagram story and then say, yes, this guy is an inspiration. He has scored 100 on 100. Or this girl is an inspiration. She has scored 100 on 100. So that should be the dedication with which you work hard. Yeah. Oh, you're Nagraj. Oh, hi, Nagraj. Oh, Nagraj, sir. How are you, sir? Yes. So we discussed this. Then we went on to see how do we debit or how do we credit. Yeah. The asset and expense. Asset and expense. A for asset, thumb. E for expense, little finger. This asset and expense, when it is increasing, what do we do? What do we do? We debit. Further, the same asset and expense, when it is decreasing, we credit. Then we move on to these three fingers: liability, owner's equity, revenue. Liability, owner's equity, revenue. LOR. These three items, what do we do? If liability, owner's equity, revenue is decreasing, we debit it. If liability, owner's equity, and revenue is increasing, we credit it. We discussed this. Then we went on to the discussion on UK or English or traditional approach. In UK or English or traditional approach, items are classified into three golden rules. What are the three golden rules? One for real account, where we talk about in and out, where we debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Next one, nominal account, where we debit all the expenses and losses and credit all the incomes and gains. Finally, we have the personal account rule, wherein we talk about giving and taking. Debit the receiver of benefit and credit the giver of benefit. Am I right? Perfect. Then we went on to the discussion of types of accounts. This is something that I told you I'll discuss tomorrow. Shall we discuss today? Types of accounts. Did we discuss types of accounts yesterday? We didn't discuss types of accounts yesterday, right? I told you I'll discuss types of accounts today. So today we'll discuss types of accounts. Now I have a beautiful question for all of you people. How many types of accounts do we have? How many types of accounts do we have? How many types of accounts do we have? Answer: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Many. How many? How many? How many types of accounts do you have? Oh, 2 types, 5 types, 2 types, 3 types, 2 types. We're getting beautiful answers. I'm asking how many idlis do you want on your plate? Am I asking how many idlis do you want? 2, sir, 3, sir, 5. Someone is like, how many ever idlis you want? Dippa, non-dippa. Nobody, not many understand dip and non-dip. It's like a local feel that you get when you go order idli here in Bangalore. No, the first thing that you should decide, the most complicated decision is whether it is dip or non-dip. Dip means they put the sambar and the idli together. Non-dip means they give idli and sambar separate. Separate is another emotional word what we use. Yeah, it is not took together. These are the terms that we use, okay, in our batch. It is not took together. It is separate. Separate means like separately. Took together means together. Like sambar will be there in that idli will be bathing, and then you will be served it. Will be served together. Yeah, took together is an emotion, right? Took together and separate is an emotion. A word very close to the heart. Yeah. Fastly it's touching heart. Yeah. Simply you are laughing, sir. Simply. Simply. Beniging. Beniging. Not to forget beniging. Beniging. Yeah, our memories. Beniging. Yeah. Types of accounts. Yeah, a lot of you answered. A lot of you told 2 types, 3 types, 5 types. If you ask me, the types of accounts that we have are two. Sir, but real personal nominal, here you all by yourself mentioned that there are three. I didn't mention there are three types of accounts. All that I mentioned is there are golden rules and there are three golden rules. How many golden rules? Three golden rules. Really messing our regular class, sir. Oh, indeed. Don't remind me, Dashwant. I'm trying to get over. Yeah, I'm wearing that white color kurta and then running on the road, singing Bekayali, like Kabir Singh, like this, running. Yeah, I miss you people. I miss you people. Yeah. In fact, I get dreams of taking class. Okay, so here we saw three. No, now we will say, sir, here you showed three rules, and now you're saying types of accounts are two, sir. How is it possible? What I'm saying is those are golden rules. Golden rules are three in number. Golden rules are three in number, but types of accounts are only two. What are they? Personal. Sir, what real and nominal? Where will you write? We'll write together. Yeah, we'll write real and nominal took together. We'll write real and nominal took together. That real and nominal took together is called as impersonal account. Yeah, correct. Oh, Jayshri typed such an amazing message. Jayshri is saying there are two types, sir. Personal and impersonal. Very good. Personal may again we have real personal, artificial personal, representative personal. And impersonal may real and nominal. Perfect. Correct. Correct, Jayshri. Very correct. Very much correct. Personal, impersonal. Correct, Jaya. Ashwant is saying, in dream also your class will come, sir. In the class, you people were sleeping and dreaming. See, there are either two types of class. Type 1 class, when the class is happening, people are sleeping and dreaming. Type 2 class, when the classes are over, in the dreams also the classes only come. You get that? There are two types of classes. One type of classes where during the class people dream. Another type of classes where even after the classes, no, in the dreams also the class only comes. Oh yeah. You choose which one you want to be part of. Yeah. So we basically classified the accounts into two types, personal and impersonal. Oh, missing Hrudaya the Padu song. Oh, that became little too viral, guys. That became little too viral. I started getting that video myself from a lot of people. A lot of people said, I saw this video. I saw this video. People started sending me that. That song was also nice. Yes. Okay. Then we were discussing two types of accounts, personal and impersonal. Now, talking about impersonal accounts. Under impersonal, we have real and nominal. Now, what are real accounts? Real accounts are all the accounts which represents assets. So, is it tangible or intangible? Doesn't really matter. All the tangible as well as intangible assets are written under real account. So, all the assets, this thumb, this is real account. What is this? Real account. Yeah. Chirag is asking, can we call and speak to you personally? What will you talk about, Chirag, personal life? We'll have our session, no, first of every month. We can talk then. Yes, yes. Yeah, real account represents assets. Correct. Amazing, Jayshri. Real account represents assets. So that is real accounts. Then we have nominal accounts. Nominal accounts is all the revenues and expenses. These two fingers. These two fingers are nominal accounts. So when someone asks what is nominal, tell them this. Nominal accounts is these two. Yes. Yes, Sinchara. You are right. You are right. Yes, yes, yes. I'll share the link later. Maybe couple of days before the session, I'll share the link. Maybe around 29th or 30th, I'll share the link. Is that fine? I'll post it on our group. Yeah. Yeah. Nominal account talks about revenues and expenses. Revenues and expenses. So revenues and expenses will come in nominal account. In real account, what do we have? In real account, what do we have? In real account, we'll have all the assets. So assets, real account, nominal and expense account. Nominal. That is expense and income account. Then we have, what do you say? Personal account. Personal account will have three types. Personal accounts are usually liabilities, but some of them can be assets. Personal accounts are usually liabilities, but can be assets as well. So there are three types of personal accounts. Number one, real personal accounts. Real personal accounts represent such people who have skin, who have blood, who have muscle, who also have bone. Now, for instance, do I look like a human being who has skin, blood, bone, and muscle also? A little heart, which you people have stolen sometimes. Little bit of lungs, kidney, intestines, large and small. Yeah, all these brains also. Yeah, I forgot I have brains. Yeah, brains also. All these together make me a real person. Yeah. So you personally, I didn't give any my number. No, I didn't give my number. No. Yeah. So if you have an account like Jayashree account, that is a real personal account. If you have Sumangala account, that's a real person. If you have Dashwant account, real personal account. Nagaraj account, it's real personal account. Siraj Bhai account, real personal account. Yes. Papa Ki Pari account, real personal account. Maa Ka Ladla account, real personal account. You get that? Everything. Tejaswini account is also personal account. No cheating. I didn't do any cheating, Tejaswini. I'm doing teaching. You have got that word little wrong. It is not that T should come at the first and then H should go at the in between. T and H you just change, ma. It's little wrong there. It is not cheating. I am teaching, ma. I'm teaching. Nikhil is saying Ram Ram. Okay. Got it, no? Tejaswini? Okay, Gaurav Punjabi account is also a real personal account. I hope you have skin, blood, heart, kidney. You have all your organs working intact. Yo. Perfect. So that is real personal account. Yeah, it represents, example can be something like a debtor account, creditor account, where we write the real name of the person. Yeah, that becomes a real personal account. The next one is artificial personal account. See, we are all real persons, but there are quite a lot of persons who are not real, but they are persons only in the eyes of the law. Only from the eyes of the law, they are persons. Frankly speaking, in our eyes, they are not persons. They will not come to school, sit with us and learn. They will not go to temple. They will not go to masjid or church. Yeah, they will not vote in the elections. They cannot vote. They are not citizens. They are not humans, but they are persons. Example: body corporates. Yes. So if you have a partnership firm, such partnership firm is an artificial person, because such partnership firm is a person because of Partnership Act 1932. Once you frame your partnership deed, get it registered with registrar of firms. Yeah. When you do that, that becomes a person. That becomes a person or a company against which you get it incorporated. You file all the INC documents with the registrar, and it's a registered entity. That becomes a person. You get that? A company is a person. Or maybe you have a club. Now club means what to say, what club? Badminton club or running club or cycling club. You open one club, all of you together get it registered. That becomes a artificial person. Or all of you want to celebrate a festival together. Now what do you want to see? So here in Bangalore, what we do is, now August is over, September is coming. So Ganesha festival, what do? We go to every house, collect the money, and then we make, one pendal, and then we put Ganesha, and then we dance and all in front. We serve food and all to people. We do that. Okay, we have one association here, like local boys association. It's called as Kumar Swami Layout Ganesha Gileyara Balaga. We've been making the Ganesha festival celebration since last 8 years. So when we do this, that is registered trust, a registered association. Get that? So that is also that Gelayara Balaga or such, that small thing that you create. That is also an artificial person. A cooperative society is an artificial person. A bank which is made up under Banking Regulation Act. Yes, that is also an artificial person. A political party is also an artificial person. A body of individuals, association of persons, cooperative society. Now, a lot of you live in apartments, no? When you live in a flat, that apartment residents association, you'll have one trust. That is also an association of person. AOP. That is also an artificial person. These people, these persons will not have skin, blood, bone, muscle. No. All this will not be there. They're persons only in the eyes of law. In the eyes of law, they are person. Dashwant is saying Rajavardhan sir fan club. Oh my god. Really? Tejaswini is asking, do you stay in Kumaraswamy Layout? Yes, I do. Yes. Sir, isn't partnership firm and the owner same? Gaurav, there is a beautiful concept called mutuality. There's a beautiful concept called mutuality. But still, partnership firm is a separate person. Beta. Yeah. The partner represents the firm, but partnership firm is a separate person. Partnership firm is a separate artificial person. You get that? You will register it, sir. Yeah. Where will you register? On the Instagram account. Where are you going to get it registered from? Yeah. You will cut one part of my body and then give away. I know. Tukda. It's like, oh, ho, Anu, same pinch. Very good. Perfect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sir, is there any concept is called handsome? Oh my God, Siddharth, I don't know whether to take it as a compliment or get offended for asking such a question here. When I leave it as a compliment and it won't get offended. Yeah. Fine, guys. So we understood the concept of artificial person. These are the persons only in the eyes of law. Yeah, kuch bhi. Nice. Like that. So then we have representative personal account. Representative personal accounts usually represent a real person or represent an artificial person. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a representative personal account usually represents a real person or an artificial person. What is it? For instance, now we have an employee to whom we haven't paid salary. That employee will be standing right outside our cabin awaiting for salary. Employee is a real person. Salary is a nominal account. But the salary which is outstanding is represented by him standing outside the cabin. Such money is what? Outstanding salary account is a representative personal account. Oh, Tejaswini, that's really close by. Account representing real or artificial person. Yes, correct, correct, correct. Account which is representing a real or an artificial person is a representative personal account. Correct, Jeshri. Salary outstanding. Or maybe he says, okay, sir, festivals are there, sir. Please give me some money in advance. Next month salary now only. I say, okay, fine. Take next month salary right now. I've given it to him. So what will I do? I will go stand next to him next month. Yeah, because I want to deduct some from his salary because I've already paid advance. Such money is called advance salary. That is also an what? Well, that is also the representative personal account. Or there can be something like prepaid interest or prepaid insurance or anything prepaid, anything outstanding or something which represents a person is a representative personal account. You guys get this? Everyone? Yeah, 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 yeah. Very good. So these are the types of accounts. So for example, real account example can be furniture, land and building, machinery, plant, premises, all these. Nominal account examples can be salary, rent, interest, discount, cartage, coolie, carriage inwards, depreciation, all that. Then personal account example, there are a lot of them. Real personal account example, my name account, Salil name account, Anu name account, Dashwan name account, Siddharth name account. All these are real personal accounts. What are artificial personal account? If you create a company like Reliance Limited account, Tata Industries Limited account, yeah, or Jayanagar Gelayara Balaga Limited, Jayanagar Gelayara Balaga registered, that one. All this will become artificial personal account. Representative personal accounts are outstanding salary, advance salary, outstanding interest, accrued interest, prepaid insurance premium, interest not received or interest outstanding. All this will become our representative personal account. Then going ahead, we also discussed US or American or modern approach. What did we discuss there? An asset when increase we should debit, an asset when decrease we should credit, an expense when increase we should debit, an expense when decrease we should credit. Capital on increase is to be credited, capital on decrease is to be debited. Liability on increase is credited, liability on decrease is debited. Then income on increasing is credited and on decrease it is debited. We've discussed this yesterday, did we? So that's so far what we have done, and we did that new part today. Types of accounts also we did. So let's get going. Let's understand each of the items. So what does this thumb signify? What does this thumb signify? And come on everyone, what does the thumb signify? Thumb, what does it signify? Our thumb signifies asset. Yeah, what exactly do we mean when we talk about an asset? Asset, what is an asset? A lot of them say, sir, asset is an item, sir. Asset is something. Asset is anything. Asset is everything. So please don't use these general terms. Asset is something, nothing, everything. Yeah, you can't be using all those terms. Jayashri, perfect definition, Jayashri. Absolutely perfect. You need to use the right word. Asset is a resource. I'm not going to put the entire statement up to you and then explain. I'm going to go word by word. I want you to know it every word in detail. So asset is a resource. Asset is a resource. Asset is a resource. That resource is beating like heart. You guys get that? So asset is a resource. Remember this very clearly. Asset is a resource. So next sometime someone asks what is an asset. Or in an interview, if someone asks you what is an asset, now don't tell asset is anything, asset is something, asset can be anything. No, don't use all these terms. Be clear, be precise with the exact word. You need to hit the nail on its head, not to the right, to the left, to little this side, little this side. No, you need to hit the nail straight on the head. That's when the nail will go inside. You get that? So you need to use this same word. This same word. Yeah, it is a resource. What is it? It is a resource. Now this resource should have existed or should have been arising because of some past event, and it should be controlled by the entity. What is important? Control. Sir, should we have the ownership? Not necessary. Should we have the ownership? Not necessary. It should be controlled. Yeah, I'll come back to this point control little later. And now I'll talk about this part. It should be arising because of a past event. Should be arising because of a past event. Meaning, should have been bought in the past. Should have been bought in the past. And once you buy it in the past, it should give us future economic benefit. What should it give us? It should give us future economic benefit. You get that? So, asset is a resource which is controlled by the entity and which is arising from the past event and giving us future economic benefit. Did you guys get this? Now, the question is about control. Sir, is the control sufficient? Absolutely. The control itself is sufficient. Sir, what about ownership? Ownership is not mandatory. Ownership is not mandatory. Sir, but I have ownership. Sir, can I not call it asset? If ownership is there, you keep it. But you should also have control. We are not going to see whether we have ownership of it or not. We'll see whether we have the control of it or not. Because lot of times we own things but we can't control it. If we own it but cannot control it, it is not our asset. It is our asset only when we can control it. Sir, we don't own it, sir, but we have control. Can I call it my asset? Absolutely yes. Though you don't own it, if you have the control over it, you can still call it your asset. Because the definition criteria of asset does not talk about ownership. It does not talk about ownership. What really matters is the control over the item, control over the resource, and not the ownership. Yeah, this is the same definition that you'll read in CA Foundation. Same definition will be taken up to CA Intermediate, and the same definition is what you'll use even in CA Final. Even in CA Final, when you would have to define any asset, any intangible asset or anything, the asset definition will remain the same. You guys get that? So this is one definition what you're going to read, not just today and then forget tomorrow. This one definition what you're going to read today and then carry it to intermediate, to final, to your practice and to your grave. When you go to your grave, whatever is your custom, whether being burned or buried, you will take this definition with you to your grave. Get burnt with the definition of asset or get buried with the definition of asset. And then the definition of asset will fly away in the air with you. So when you came, you didn't come in, you didn't bring anything. But when you go take the definition of asset with you when you die. You guys get that? Gaurav is asking us a question. Sir, what if I own it and lease it to someone else? Will I record it as asset? Gaurav, when you own it but you lease it to someone, the person who takes it on the lease should have to record it as an asset. Provided you transfer the control in the lease. The lease can be two types, okay? The lease can be two types. There are operating leases, finance leases and everything. So usually it's called as, nowadays in an Ind AS era, even an operating lease, you call it right to use the asset and the person who's taking the asset on lease only will record the asset. So in an accounting standard era, what we used to do was, there was difference between operating lease and finance lease. Finance lease, asset recorded by the person who takes it on lease. Operating lease, record as asset, person who's giving it on lease. But now the scenario has changed. Yeah, in the Ind AS era, it will be recorded there. But let me not take you to Ind AS right now. Guys, all of you are still in foundation level. So to be very precise, when you give the asset on lease, it depends upon what type of lease. In this lease, if you have transferred not the ownership but a control over the asset, like he can take the risk of the asset, he has to pay the risk, he has to pay the reward. If you have transferred such amount of controls of the asset to that person, then he has to record the asset in his books and not you. In fact, he'll record the depreciation on the same. Understood, Gaurav? Yeah. No, thank you, Gaurav. I'm really happy that you understood. That, my friends, is the definition of asset. Next thing that we're going to discuss is the definition of liability. L for liability. L for liability. Now, liability, what does it mean? The meaning of liability is given in here. Liability is something that will arise because of that is a present obligation of an entity which is arising because of a past event. So in the past something happened Because of that, you are liable to do something today. It's a present obligation arising from past event. So I'll repeat, it is a present obligation arising from a past event. You get that? Yeah. What is it? Can you give an example, sir? The liability is a present obligation arising from past events. Oh, nice. Really nice. That's bang on, Jayashri. That's a perfect definition. Yeah. What do you mean when you say a present obligation? Today I am supposed to pay money to someone. So today I am supposed to pay money to a shopkeeper who stays at the end of my street. Why? Because yesterday I bought goods from him but I didn't pay him money. So today I am liable to pay him money. I owe him money because of what happened in the past. What happened in the past? I bought goods from him. So a present obligation arising from a past event, a present obligation arising from a past event is what we call as liability. And this present obligation should result in outflow of resources. This present obligation should result in outflow of resources. Meaning, I bought goods from the shopkeeper yesterday. What happened in the past? Today, I am obligated to pay. That obligation will result. This obligation will eventually result in outflow of cash. This obligation will eventually result in outflow of cash. It will basically make me pay the money out of my pocket. It will result in outflow of cash. That, my friends, is what we call as liability. So what is liability? It is a present obligation of an entity arising from the past event which will lead to outflow of resources. Did you guys get this definition? Everyone, Paka, can you go forward? Can we go forward? Perfect. Sorry. Yeah. To go forward, let's discuss O. That is owner's equity. What is it? Owner's equity. What exactly do you mean by owner's equity? Owner's equity refers to all that money that belongs to the owner. What is it? It will be the money that he has invested during the year, amount that he invested as the ownership. To this, you deduct, or from this, you deduct the money that is already withdrawn by way of drawings. Whatever the money the owner already withdrew by way of drawings has to be deducted from this. So amount invested by the owner, from that you deduct the amount already withdrawn by the owner. To this you add the profits that's been made by the entity and which belongs to the owner. And finally what you arrive at is owner's equity. Yeah. So the amount invested by the owner less the money that he already withdrew plus the profits that is made by the business which belongs to the owner will ultimately give us owner's equity. Owner's equity. Linking. You guys get that? Yes? Yeah. I hope you guys are appreciating the flow of things. It's not like everything's there and I'm underlining and I'm explaining to you. It flows in. Yeah. I spent a lot of time making this because I thought this is a little creative platform wherein I get to express my what do you say, flow of thoughts to you people. And you people, I'm really hoping that you guys like it. Yeah. It's a magical PC that I have. So whatever comes in here, that flows in here. No, whatever I have on my head next, no, automatically the PC will capture my thoughts and then it will turn it into text form and image form and it will make it happen. Yeah, I eat lady's finger. Great imagination. I eat lady's finger. I have great imagination. So if you also want great imagination skills, you should also eat a lot of ladies' finger. Yep. Yeah. See, to take a 1 hour class, the presentation will take more than 1 hour. In fact, it will take more time to do that. Yeah. This is not remote. This is like what do you say? Um, just that something I want between my hand. Like you know why is it that you have gap between your fingers? You know why is it that you have gap between your fingers? Someone told this to me the other day. Why is it that you have gap between your fingers? Someone told me that one day someone will come and then fill these gaps. I was like, oh shit, come on, please stop. If there is no gap, how will you pick up things? How will you pick up? You'll be like, math. It will be like that. You can't lift things. So that is the reason you have gap between your fingers. Yeah. So when that gap is there, it's all itchy, guys. It's all itchy. My hands are itchy. So I'm holding something which I can rub my hand to. So this like kids have teether. which will they'll be rubbing against with their teeth. Similar thing with respect to this is like a hand massager, or this is a stress buster. I'll be like doing this, pressing. It'll reduce my stress. Yeah. Oh my god, Turula. Correct. Yeah. So now we know the definition of owner's equity. Do we? So we know what is assets, we know what is liability, we know what is owner's equity. Next up, we'll try and understand what exactly do we mean by revenue. Revenue means a sum of all the incomes. What is it? It's basically also known as income. AKA akka means income. What is AKA akka mean? What is this AKA akka mean? Akka means income. Okay. It will include value of all. Value of all. What all? All the goods sold and all the services rendered. Because as a person, you can do two things. One, either you can give goods, you can sell goods to someone, or you can give them services. You can sell the goods to someone, or you can give them service. Now, for instance, if I am an author and I write a book, I'll sell my books to you people. So I'm selling goods. Or if I'm a professional, I'll sell my services to you people. Yeah, maybe I'm a hairstylist, I'll give you a nice haircut. I'll do manicure, pedicure to you. I'll do facial to you. No, I'm not doing all those. No, don't contact me for that. Sir, how much do you charge, sir? One fun for one bridal makeup. No, I don't do all that. I'm just giving you an example. Yeah. Or I do house cleaning or patre washing or something like that. Scratch bright, all that. All those are services. Now, if I register myself for those services, then I become a service oriented person. So when I give those services to you, the value, the representation of those services in terms of money will become my revenue. You get that? So revenue, also known as income, is the value of all the goods and services rendered by the entity, given by the entity. So when I sell goods or when I render services, when I sell goods or when I render services, the money that I'm supposed to receive will become my revenue or my income. Did you understand? So for every goods that I sell or every service that I render, I need to count it in terms of money, or I need to start representing in terms of money. When I represent it in terms of money, that representation in terms of money is my revenue, or also known as my income. Clear, guys? Is this fine? Everyone understood? Perfect. Let me now go to the next part. The next part, or the last part that we have, is our little finger. What is our little finger? Expenses. What is it? Expenses. What is expenses? Expenses basically means, yeah, value of all the services bought or the goods bought. Services taken or the goods bought. Now, I am not giving services. No, not an issue. The number doesn't really matter. The number that matters is how many numbers will you get in your answer script when you write your exam. Not number of people who are attending the class. Yeah. Statistics are very deceiving. And numbers, it's not a number game. It's not a number game. The only number that matters is what number will you have on your mark sheet. To me, right now. Yeah. Later you will say, sir, only number that matters is in the offer letter, what number do you have? That is the only number that matters. Yeah. So expenses refers to the value of the goods that is being bought. Now, instead of selling the goods, I buy it, or maybe to sell the goods, I buy it. So the goods that I buy, that value, or when I take services from someone else, I take service from someone else, so I need to pay the money. These two together is called as expenses. So expenses is the value of the goods bought or services taken by the entity. So this, my friends, is the discussion that we have with regard to asset, liability, owner's equity, revenue, and expense. Clear, everyone? Clear? You guys get this? Perfect. Yep. So going forward, we have another set of things that's waiting for us. That is, why do we have to learn accounts? We have to learn the objectives of accounts. So the objectives of accounts is to keep a systematic record of transaction. If we don't record the transactions in a systematic way, is it lagging? Is there a lag, guys? Yes. So the objectives of accounts is what? It is systematic record of transactions. We need to record the transactions in a systematic manner. We need to record the transactions in a systematic manner. If we don't record in a system, write one thing there, write one thing somewhere else, we'll not be able to track them. We'll not be able to process them further or take any decisions. So writing all the transactions in a scientific, systematic manner is the objective of accounts. Everything at one place. And ascertaining the financial performance and ascertaining the financial position. Financial performance is ascertained. Oh, nice. Jayashri is saying that she remembers all the definitions that we discussed on day one and she's repeating now. That's amazing, Jayashri. I want you to remember everything right there in your brain till the exam day. Puke it, vomit it out in the exam hall and come out with really nice marks. Yeah. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay, perfect. Okay. Then ascertaining financial performance is by preparation of trading and PL account. By preparing trading and PL account, we ascertain the financial performance. In order to prepare trading and PL account, we would need trial balance. In order to prepare trial balance, we need ledger accounts. In order to prepare ledger accounts, we need subsidiary books or journals. So it's all connected and everything together is called as accounts. You get that? And only when we know the profitability of the business, that's when we can take decisions. We're making profit, increase the scale of operations. We're making losses, sit back and think where is it going wrong. So decision making is possible only after knowing the financial performance as well as financial position. Financial position is evaluated by preparation of balance sheet. Again, in order to prepare balance sheet, which is a financial statement, we would need trial balance, which is a result of ledger accounts and journals or subsidiary books. Get that? So using all of this financial performance and position, we take decision. Decision making is the ultimate objective. And as a matter of decision making, what exactly do you do? Sir, we remember the method you taught us to learn definitions. Very good. Absolutely fantastic. So decision making is whether to continue the business or to stop doing the business and to know the solvency position at the end. Then we discuss the functions of accounting. In accounting, we understand how to measure the items in terms of money. We have accounting policy, or say, sorry, measurement policies and principles. Towards the last of this first chapter, we have something called as replacement price, historical cost, realizable value, resale value, future value, discounted value. We learn it there, remember? So that's all connected to this. And we forecast the figures for the future. That's part of budgeting. We learn it little later. And then we take decisions. We compare and evaluate. Compare with the past or compare with an opposite industry or some other company in the industry and evaluate how we are performing. And also control the costs and then reduce the costs or maximize the profit, and then we do all that. And government also requires us to maintain books of account. Section 128 of Companies Act requires every company to maintain records. Similar with other entities also. Then we have the limitations. All the qualitative factors which are there are ignored. For instance, the feel good factor of the customer, the happiness of the employee, the death of a very crucial person in the organization, or some political favorable situation, politically favorable or economically favorable situation. All this will not be recorded. And historical information is what accounts as. Price level changes will be ignored, and accounts is little biased because there are a lot of accounting policies, and window dressing is also possible. You get that? Yes. I'm short of time because it's 9:29 and 9:30. You have another session coming up live to see all of you. So I'll mark it an end for today's session. I'll see you all tomorrow again in the evening at 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. That will be our last class in this series. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Did you guys learn anything new today? Did you guys have little fun today? Yes. Remember, life is not a battle to be struggling, it's a game to be enjoyed. Till the time you guys are learning something, you're having fun, it's all good. The day you guys either stop learning something or stop having fun, trust me, you might start struggling because you might be in a battle. So the thumb rule to stay happy is pretty simple. It is to stay in the game. So for one last time on this day, I have just one simple question for all of you. Are we in the game? Yes, that's it, guys. Bye. See you all tomorrow evening, 8:30 p.m. This very platform on live. Yeah. So after that, we'll have a days off, and I'm very excited for our minty quiz. Chalo. Bye. Take care. Good night. And as I always say, in a really sweet tone, get lost in your life.